Hi, this is Deborah at the Labyrinth, and today is December 21st, 2020. And I just want to wish everyone a very happy Yule. Today is Yule. The light is now returning to the earth, thank goodness for that. And also for our Christian friends, I like to say Merry Christmas, and our Jewish friends, Happy Hanukkah, and any other holiday you celebrate for everybody else. And also have a wonderful, happy New Year. And thank you so much for coming to the Labyrinth, and I will see you next year.
Hi, Deborah. I just wanted to kind of have some clarity about what to do in my situation in life moving forward. I'm getting divorced. I have a child here in Florida. I need to make some money. What's the best way for me to move forward in a good way for the new year?
Okay, let's see. Well, you've got choices on you right now, and there's something that you don't know. So make sure that you keep your eyes open and your ear to the ground before you make any life-changing situations. Your daughter, it looks like there's another female around your daughter, but she is in good hands. She's fine, but there's another female influence here around your daughter, and don't beat yourself up. It does show that you do want to change residence. That's what's coming up next, but the situation with the daughter is the one that's the cog in the wheel, so to speak. In your past, there's a lot of energy of you taking control of your life instead of someone else controlling your life. That's in the past. And what you're hoping for, you want intimacy, you want to be able to make money. That's what you're looking up at. And what's right in front of you is a card of compromises between your emotional world and your physical world. You're trying to come into balance with that. And if you believe in the Archangel Michael, I would definitely call upon the Archangel Michael to remove obstacles that are in your path. And be specific and only do one thing at a time, because he's got a tight ass. He doesn't like a laundry list. So you're trying to come into balance here emotionally and physically, and also with work. You do see yourself as being in a transition in letting go of people, places, things, and attitudes, things that don't serve you, things that you know that are dead. The environment that this is set on, the stage, is what the fuck, I don't know. Where have I been? Where am I at? Where am I going? What the fuck, I don't know. But it's also a card of education, certification, licenses, teaching, and learning. So there is education and certifications here if you choose that. What you're looking at and what you hope for is to figure out what's important to you right now, what isn't important to you right now at this point in your life, and what you need to get rid of to come back into balance and do what is just and fair for everyone concerned. The legal aspect of your changes that you're going through with this divorce, it shows that it's on hold. I don't see any legal papers being filed. There's also a lot of confusion here with you and a lot of illusion and delusion. Seeing things how you want to be instead of seeing things how you want it to be, could be, should be, ought to be, instead of how they are. Try to get rid of that smokescreen and not make any decisions based on emotion, because your emotions are not clear right now. They change from minute to minute, day to day. So make sure you use your life-changing decisions by logic, not by emotion, okay? Because emotion is clouding your reason. So what's best right now, in my opinion, is just stand still. Until this emotion goes down, don't jump from the frying pan into the fire. That's not going to make everything all better. It's going to complicate things emotionally for you. So look and see what is important, what is not important, and what do I need to do to keep that balanced. Because what I'm seeing is there's no consistency in your day-to-day life. So you need to have a routine, just like you know how children like boundaries and routine. Well, adults, we like routine too. We don't want to be flapping in the wind every day, every minute, knowing what the fuck we're doing. So try to get rid of some of that heavy emotion. Now, within the next week to the next month, you feel stuck, but you're not stuck. That's the inner formulation that you're doing before you make a decision. You're going to rise above anything negative with the help of spirit within 2 weeks to 2 months. Within 3 weeks to 3 months, there is success here. Within 4 weeks to 4 months, there is another job here for you, and it has to do with society, structure, and institutions, doctors, lawyers, teachers, cops, healthcare support, business or business administration. It's very healing for you. There's a trip here within 6 weeks. It shows you traveling in 6 weeks. There's big changes here. Whatever's not working will fall after that, because it's not working. It could be an issue between you and your new partner, or you and your old one. It's going to go away. You're going to see through the bullshit. You're going to see where you're going. You're going to build a new foundation. You're going to have inspiration. It's a very positive card, but it's very sudden. Very sudden. Whatever's not working will fall like that because it's not working. It should fall. It's not working. Things are going to change drastically within 8 weeks. You're the one that's making the changes, though, for the better, and you have a new beginning within 9 weeks to September. Anywhere in that window, you're jumping into something new. It does show the relationship here. It does show you take action on that, and it does show growth and prosperity with that new relationship. The new relationship, it looks like within 10 weeks to October, that's when things play out with this relationship. But first you're dealing with the old relationship. Things are falling apart even more. They're going to bottom out, so be prepared for that. Try not to take things too personally, please. Look at the best interest of the child, not you and the other person. The child is what, keep your focus on the child. That will get rid of this. I call this this is a card of illusion and delusion, getting stabbed in the back, smoke screen in front of your eyes, and bullshit. This will get rid of the bullshit if you focus on what's best for the child, not let all those emotions come back and forth between you and your old partner. That's what this is about. What questions do you have with this?
Who do I call in for help to get rid of this, like to help me through the emotional times?
I would call the Archangel Michael and say, Archangel Michael, help me become balanced and not over-emotional, think level-headed. Because we're our own worst enemies with the negativity. We really are. Because we're human. We have a natural default to the negative thinking. That's how we're wired. We usually build on that, and it goes like a hamster wheel. Ask the Archangel Michael to keep you balanced, because once you get the thought, you get the emotion. Then you get a thought, then next thing you know, you're up spinning in outer space. I know, I do it too. We all do it. So try to come back down and temper that, because this is a temperance card. A lot of people say, oh, temper, temper. That doesn't mean that you're screaming and you're hot-headed like me. It means you do something to temper that anger, something to tamp it down. Meditation. That's right, to calm it down. Look at positive things in your life right now, because there are a lot of positive things, and you're not useless. Right. Don't ever think you're not useless. You have a lot of life ahead of you. You have a beautiful child, and you have a lot of things. Even if you don't have another partner, you've still got you, and you still have your child. Start there. Everyone else in your life is accessories, okay? Because you're the one calling the shots here. Make sure that you have a safety net for plan B. Don't put yourself at the mercy of someone else like you did before, because you're doing that again. Make sure you have a plan B where you have your own place, your own money, and your own life, to include someone in it instead of being dependent upon someone else, where the rug can be pulled out from you at any minute. You don't want that. You have a child, so you might want to meet it in the middle. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to run over there and move in with this person, so you know what? I'm going to run over there and I'm going to rent a room with me and my kid. And then I'm going to find a job, and then maybe in 6 months I might move in with that person. See how it progresses, because it's still very new, and you're only seeing this person for a certain amount of time, doing a certain amount of things, which is not real life. You're not into the day-to-day stuff. Once you get into the day-to-day stuff, then you'll start to see how this person really is. Just take your time. It shows the relationship is growing, and it shows you're the one that takes action towards that. So it looks good, but just get rid of that heavy emotion.
Okay.
All right?
What about my daughter? Is she a starseed?
No.
No?
No. She's a normal, healthy, happy child. She's very smart.
Because I feel like she knows, like she knows about ghosts, and she knows about...
Well, all children do. It doesn't... when children are taught, children usually know these things, but then they're taught not to know it. They're taught, oh, it's your imagination, it's an invisible friend, whatever, imaginary friend. Let her... This is the time in her life of where she's going to explore a lot of things. Just go, yeah. Don't shove anything down her throat. Let her come to you, you know.
No, she wants to do sage. She wants to play with rocks. She wants to do...
So let her.
Yeah.
So let her. It's probably something that she's bringing with her from a past life. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's anything different. She's just who she is. You know, I wouldn't put a label on her.
No.
She's just who she is. She's a very smart little girl. So I would cultivate that, number one, her smartness, because she's smart. She's very in tune with nature. She loves the animals. So I don't know, do you have a dog yet?
No, we don't have a dog, but we go to Calusa Nature Center, and she loves eagles and stuff over there.
She likes birds.
Birds, yeah.
Well, you could get a bird. Birds are very easy to transport and move. And I would recommend a cockatiel. They're a great first bird. They're a parrot. They talk. They have great personality and a tiny little bird. And they in a cage, you carry them here to there. You know, you could get her a bird, and she'd really like that. So, yeah, a cockatiel. Very easy to take care of, low maintenance. Packed with personality. Very funny little birds. But anyway, yeah, I see your daughter. You're looking at schools here about what to do with her with school.
Yeah, she has learning disabilities. She has an anxiety disorder.
Uh-huh.
She had selective mutism. She won't talk. She'll talk to me, but she won't talk to some people.
Well, she's shy.
It's an anxiety thing. She won't. She knows how to do her letters and stuff, but she had to fail her language arts because she won't tell the teacher her answers.
Uh-huh. Well, can she write them down?
Not yet.
How old is she?
5.
Look, she's going to outgrow a lot of that. Is she social with other children?
Yes.
Keep that up. She'll come out of it. I don't see this sticking with her for very long. And I would not put a label on it. I would not mention it. I would not even talk about it. She is who she is. Okay, there's no such thing as normal.
Right.
There isn't. I want to know what normal is. I really do. I haven't met anyone normal, including myself, my whole entire life. So I don't know what normal is. Okay? Everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own shit. Everybody has their own things, good and bad. So I would just go by her. It's who she is. She's very gifted in some ways, and in other ways she's got challenges, just like everybody else. That's it. She's going to be fine. I would not stick her in a special school. I see a regular school here.
Yeah, she's in a regular school.
I would keep her in a regular school. I do see that. She's going to do okay after the 3rd grade. Up to the 3rd grade, she's got challenges, but after that, she's going to be just A-okay. So don't worry about it. Okay? Anything else?
Do you see me doing real estate still or something different?
I see you in business administration.
Not a paper pusher.
Well, you're in real estate, so you got papers, don't you?
I know, but I like
That's
sales.
business
I like
that's business administration. That's still business. Okay, it's still connected to that. Were you in the healthcare field at one time?
Yeah, I was. I was a substance abuse counselor, but you get paid really.
Well, there's also here an opportunity for counseling, but not substance abuse. If you choose that and go under the wing of another company or other place, you know, with doctors, I do see you doing very well at that.
I had an idea of what I wanted to open up a female sex store.
A what?
A female oriented sex store, for sex toys and stuff like that, where
An adult store?
Yeah, but for females only.
Well, that's discriminating now, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Listen, don't. You're putting yourself in an environment that is not healthy.
Okay.
I'm not saying everyone that goes there is a whack job, but you're going to have at least a quarter of them that are. Okay. It's not a good environment. You're going to have people that are have different bents that are going to be hanging around. You don't want your child exposed to that. Yeah. Okay? No. It's going to taint you. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. First of all, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of there's only certain ones allowed due to code, and usually they're not in good parts of town. Right, yeah. Okay, so now you're dealing with that. Look, don't think of how am I going to get rich. You're not going to get rich. Don't do it. Whenever money is made quickly, it's usually illegal, and it will strip you of your dignity.
Right.
Okay, you don't want to do that to yourself and your child. I would go back into the healthcare. You can use your skills doing something else with counseling in the healthcare field and make a decent pay. You can also do the real estate on the side. You could do 2 things. This is showing 2 things.
2 things?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be just fine.
Okay.
You have faith in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you're not stupid.
No.
Okay? And you're very good at what you do. You were very good with this counseling. Okay? I do see you working in another building with 2 other doctors. And you are doing counseling. It could be children. It could be couples. That's the thing that I'm seeing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
To work through my own stuff before I can do that.
Well, you'll get there. You'll get there. But it shows that you are going to make some major changes within 7 weeks. That's when the hammer drops. 7 weeks from now.
So that's like January, end of
The end of January, the beginning of February. That's when things really change because you're the one that's making the changes.
Okay.
Don't let life hit you in the face and smack you in the head. You're the one that has to be proactive to make these changes instead of being at the whim of everyone else. Okay, don't worry about what this one is thinking and that one is doing and what that one wants. No, it's you and your daughter. Okay? As long as you stick to that, you're going to be fine. You've got balance coming in right in front of you. So that's very positive. Okay? I know you're trying to decide, should I or should I not with this move. It shows that there's a heavy emotion attached to it. Do not make the decision right away. If you're going to move up there and get your own place. Even if it's a room.
Well, I couldn't do that. I would just go up there for a little while and try to make some money and then come back down. But
You can make money here.
yeah, but I don't have a place to live here.
You can't rent a room.
I guess I gotta find a room.
You can rent a room.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
This way it'll teach you how to do it when you go up there.
Right.
And you'll be able to save some money.
Right.
Meanwhile, let the other person come to you.
Right.
Okay? Because you worked it. You shouldn't uproot your life, your daughter, everything else to run someone else's because they're too busy. Oh, they got a house. Oh, they got a job. Well, you know what? That should not stand in the way of a relationship. Somebody wants to be with you, they'll walk through fire.
Right.
They'll give their last dime, okay?
Right.
That's how it should be.
Right.
So that's what you're looking for. Someone that's really going to go the extra mile, okay? And work it out with the other person. But yeah, get your own place. This is what you're dealing with now, is this heavy emotion. It's going to go away,
Okay.
okay? You're not going to be stuck forever. It's just for the next week or so
Yeah.
that you feel. It's just another week. And then we got the holidays on top of it, which doesn't help. You know, everyone says, oh, the holidays, happy, happy. I have not met one person yet. Please show me one person out there. Type in your comment. Who's happy for the holidays? Who? Okay? I have not been happy for the holidays since my kids hit their teen years.
Yeah.
All right? It gets more depressing every year. It really does.
Yeah.
You know? It's not yippee anymore because you're comparing what you had as a kid, right? The tree and the cold and the family. You didn't have any responsibilities. Now it's like, oh shit, another year, what do I do? So, you know, try to make the best out of it. Look at it this way. Today's the solstice. It's the sun returning, which is the light, which is the hope, which is the energy for things to change for the better. Not only for the world, but for you. Look at it that way. You're turning over a new leaf. The beginning of this year is a new you. You're rebirthing yourself. So you're going to be shedding that skin, and it's going to stick, and you're going to have to yank it off with a scab. But eventually you'll heal, and you're going to move forward. It's not finished yet. You're a work in progress. You're doing just fine. Okay? I hope I answered everything you wanted to know. You're welcome, and you got a free reading. How about that?
Thank you. Merry, happy solstice.
Happy you.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.